Well, I'm back, and I don't want to spend too much time on the intro, so I'm just going to jump straight into the video. Well, this is a what I'm going to wear on Thanksgiving tutorial, and this is pretty much what I'm going to do, and what my hair, makeup, and outfit is going to be spectacular because I've been working on this for days. So, for the shirt, I'm just going to wear this tank top, and I'm going to put this kind of fancy little Mother Nature shirt over it. I don't really remember where I got this shirt, so you can't ask me, but any loose shirt is good for Thanksgiving because, come on, let's be honest, you're eating. The second thing, I'm just going to be wearing kind of blue jeans like this. These look really black, but they're actually just really dark blue, and some kind of really cute heels. I got these at WSS for $14. They're amazing. These are Celtic. I'll put the name down below, and they're just heaven on a platform shoe. Okay, well, the second thing I'm going to be doing is my hair, but since I think I'm going to work from the toes up, I'm going to do my makeup. So first you're going to do is apply your magical coverage face makeup. So that'd be liquid foundation, concealer, and then powdered or centered foundation. So go ahead and do that while I do that. I can't really speed things up on my videos, so I'm just going to stop it, and then I'm going to come back to you when I'm done. Did all that, and yes, I know it doesn't look that different, but up close, I look like I have a lot of better coverage than I do from back here. I just have really bad lighting in my room, so I usually film in the back room, in my filming room, but we're actually renting out that room, so this is forever my filming spot, which means I need better lighting in here. But what I'm going to do is now I'm just going to take my NYC bronzing powder in Smooth Skin, and I'm going to take my e.l.f. bronzing brush, and I'm kind of just work it into that 3 spots where you need to have it, which is here, here, and here, and that's on both sides. You need to have it like on the side of your nose, up here, and then down here. It kind of just makes it look like you are tan, when if you live in California, you aren't. So sorry about the light on that, but kind of just gotta work it in there. And no, I don't put it on dark like all the other YouTubers do. I don't put it on dark because, well, I'm 13 years old, and you will get really bad looks if you put on really dark makeup. So I just rather not put myself in that situation. So I'm just going to kind of do that, and I don't worry about blending it in yet. I'll blend it in a second. Then I'm just going to take a towel, kind of a dirty towel. This is obviously my makeup towel. So I just take the towel and I kind of just wipe off the brush so it's kind of clean, because it's kind of a fluffier, kind of textured brush. Then I'm just going to take my blush, brain fart, okay, and I'm just going to work that onto my cheekbones and kind of make sure it's really on the apples of my cheeks, because if you live in Lancaster, you know it doesn't really get cold here, and when it does, it is windy, not really cold. So you kind of just want to get that really on the apples of your cheeks to make it look like it was cold outside. The next thing you want to do is obviously you want to work out these eyebrow situations. Obviously, I kind of do my eyebrows before I start filming. So yeah, and no, this is not a real tattoo. It is a fake tattoo, but I put baby powder on it and hairspray, and it kind of makes it last twice as long. And me and my sister had the same tattoo, I guess, and I really do want to get a butterfly tattoo right there because, I don't know, I just do. So you're just going to work out that eyebrow situation, and I kind of comb through it first with the comb, kind of work out that stitch, and then I kind of just shape them a little bit, I guess you could say. And I like kind of more of the natural. I don't want like a doot kind of look, because that's just not natural in any way. Then I'm just going to take my blending brush, and it's kind of just this weird blush brush. No, not like a blush brush, but it's just kind of a weird flat-ended brush, and I'm just going to take that and move it in circles where my contouring is right here and on my nose. Kind of just want to work that down. And that is just so you don't look like your face was painted on, even though you kind of are painting your face on. So I kind of just blended that in, not too much where you can't see it, but just enough to where it doesn't look like it's literally like a line, like you drew on yourself. The next thing you want to do is your eyes. I'm taking my TCW palette. If you don't know what TCW is, it's the Color Workshop, and I use a lot of their products. So I'm just going to take that, and I'm going to take the color gold, and I'm going to put it on my ring finger. No, I'm not flipping you guys off. On my ring finger. You want to make sure that's really, like, moistened. Oh, yeah, and just a tip, put moisturizer on before you put all this stuff on. I don't want none of you guys having zits, so yeah, just looking out for you guys. So I'm just going to put a little bit of moisturizer on my finger just so I can pick up the color just a little bit better. And I'm just going to apply it on my hand. You can't see that color. It's a really fine color. And just kind of apply it all over my lid. And this is kind of an angel makeup kind of color because it doesn't really look like you're applying anything on your face. But in the light you can really tell it's there. And it's just a beauty to have on your face. And of course it's gold, so it's going to be darker in some angles than it is in other angles. So that's just amazing too. And it's also, when you put moisturizer underneath it, it's a lot easier to wipe off your fingers to use the next color. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to take my blending brush and take this, and it's just from, literally the brand is called Eyeshadow, and it's just like this little container thing. It's not a palette or anything. And it kind of just looks like that, and I'm just going to take it. It's kind of a charcoal kind of black, and I have a lot of those. So I'm going to take that and work it into my crease so it doesn't just look like I didn't try. It looks like I actually kind of put work into this makeup look. And I'm just going to kind of leave it to where it looks like I literally put a line on my eye, because as you guys know, eye makeup, I don't want to look perfect because I like a story with makeup. If you know what that means, I like having a story behind all my makeup looks. So like, makeup that looks like this isn't perfect. It means that you're not perfect, but you try. So gold and black means you're not perfect, but you try, or it means that you're Batman and you're awesome, which I am both. So 2 claps for me. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Perfect Blend eyeliner with the little smudger on the end. I'm just going to put little fine lines on there. Not really fine lines, but I'm going to put lines on there. And I'm going to kind of just smudge it out. And I'm going to use my TWC, the mirror on that, because it's kind of a more close-up mirror. So you're just going to kind of do little small strokes. Here, I'll try to show you on one eye. And I'm not those talented people that can just hold their eyes shut like magical. I have to kind of hold them down by my eyelashes, and that's really what the eyeshadow looks like. But I kind of just have to, little strokes on lines. People just try to drag your eyeliner across, and honestly, I can tell you right now that's not gonna work. Now see, that looks in no way perfect, but it's not done yet. So I'm just going to take the smudger and kind of just smudge the line all the way across my eye, and then kind of a little bit, not really a wing, but kind of just an extension of my eye. And this is really hard to do, and it's a lot easier when you actually kind of have a general idea of how hard you need to push on your eye. And then I kind of just do that, and it kind of just looks like it's all black, but the second you close your eye, you see the gold and everything, and it's just simply amazing. So I'm going to do the other eye, and I'll come right back. Really a dark color. I kind of just did kind of smudge it off a little bit with my finger, but I don't really think it's a dark kind of color, and it doesn't look perfect in any way. So I'm just going to do my underline, and then I'm going to finish my eyes off with the normal eyeliner tight lining and lower like water lining, and then I'll come back to you with the hair tutorial. All I really did was just take down my hair and of course finish off my eyes. And if you guys are asking why I didn't put on mascara, is because I'm wearing glasses and I don't want to get my lenses having mascara all over them. And yes, they are real glasses, as you can tell. You can see me in them. So yeah. But you kind of just want to brush your hair out for this tutorial. And if you put in dry shampoo, go ahead and do that. I don't, because my hair kind of doesn't need it, because my hair is not oily. like a normal person's hair is. My hair is very dry. Everyone's like, oh, well, dry shampoo will fix that. I've tried. It doesn't. There's no point in me buying it anymore, so I just don't. And I'm kind of just going to brush all my festive little triangles out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush all my hair back, but I'm also going to flip my head upside down and kind of put this stuff on the top of my head. But before I do that, I'm going to kind of take my hair and brush it back. And I am going to take kind of like a little bow kind of clip. If you want to put a bobby pin in it, it's fine too. But I'm going to take a bow kind of clip and just kind of pin my hair back with it. And I'm going to use a bobby pin too because that clip is not big enough. And I'm going to pin it back to where I'm just seeing the two different sides of my head. And of course, if you want it like this, you can literally leave it like that. It does look okay with it. But I'm just going to part my hair into two pieces. And I'm going to brush those two pieces out, make sure they're even and all of that. And mine are pretty close to even, close as they're going to get. So I'm just going to put those two, flip my head upside down, kind of, sort of. And I'm going to pin this a lot better. Then I'll put my head upside down and form a braid on both sides. And the tricky part about these kind of braids is they have to be braids that are going to go up and look kind of, sort of, as natural as they're going to get. So I'm going to try to do this in a manner where it'll look okay. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to tie this over. And no, I usually don't like my hair tied up like in pigtails. It brings back bad memories. But I'll live for right now. I'm kind of just going to take my hair and kind of just take it from right here and kind of just braid. So I'm going to take it like this, and that's about where I want it. And I'm going to kind of just, I'm going to braid it like that. So I'm just going to take it, and I'm going to take about half of that kind of little section. So it's going to be a quarter of the hair that's still down. And I'm just going to braid it, that part, and then I'm going to braid the second part. So I'll come back to you when that's braided. That wasn't happening, so I'm going to come up with a new thing. I think I'm just going to put my hair up in a top bun and then kind of just turn it into a bow. So what you do is you kind of just flip your head upside down after you take all these bobby pins out of your hair, and you kind of just flip your hair upside down, put it into a really high ponytail, and it doesn't really have to be perfect because you can make it looser, you can make it tighter in some spots, it doesn't matter. And then I will show you how to do the bun part, but just flip your hair upside down, put it into a bun, or put it into a top ponytail, and I will teach you how to make it into a bun. Sit down like this, and you kind of just brush it all out, make sure it's really brushed out, and you make sure you have your, hair tie handy. Keep your brush in your hand, kind of brush it all into one hand, and like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Mine, I feel, is a little bit sloppier than, usually would be. And then I'm just going to sit down again, make sure all the blood, goes back to the rest of my body. And kind of just, turn it into a ponytail. And mine is a little off even, so I'm just going to kind of tighten it. And see, mine is in no way perfect. It looks literally horrible. If I go back here, it looks pretty good, but it's okay. So I'm just going to keep on tightening it till it's really tight on my head. And I'm going to tighten it a little bit more over here than it usually would be. And yeah. And then I'm going to, this looks absolutely horrible. I know, I'm looking at it in the mirror. It looks disgusting, but that can all be fixed with bobby pins. Bobby pins. And if you're like me, you don't really like bobby pins in your hair that much, then, just fix it. Now you just take the first part of your hair tie and kind of just work it back to right there. Make sure there's a little bit of a tail. And then kind of just pull it. And if it's a tail, there's a tail, that's the best thing you want right now. And then you kind of just want to pull it. Make sure the tail is in the back, but you kind of want to make sure the bow part is going to be straight, because that would be embarrassing if you had a lopsided bow. So you're just going to take that and kind of form it into, take the little tails and kind of just bring it into the front, and then, you know, bobby pin it. And if you want to hide your bobby pins with something, I really do suggest that. But honestly, I don't really care if people see my bobby pins. If they want to know how I do my hair, all I can say is a lot of bobby pins, because that really is how I do my hair. And kind of just pull it, make it look a little bit more like a bow, and there you go. You have your festive little bow there, and that also is really good for, you know, Christmas and all that stuff, and it being a little bit looser on some sides is probably a little bit better. If you want it looser, then you kind of just take some hair and you kind of just tug on it, make it a little bit more, you know, even. Pull it back, you know, bobby pin it a little bit more if you want to, make it a little bit more even. But for the sake of this video, I'm not going to do that. And then, you know, do your finishing touches, put on your glasses if you wear glasses. If you wear glasses, high five. If you don't, high five. And then you kind of just take your shirt, if you're wearing an overshirt. If you're not, if you're just wearing a tank top, congratulations, you are not self-conscious about your body. But if you are wearing an overshirt, then you kind of just put on your overshirt. Reason why I don't put on my overshirt before is mainly because I don't want to get it dirty. So, yeah. And I kind of just put it on, and you kind of just put on your shoes, and you're pretty much ready to go. And you kind of can bobby pin it kind of like closer to the top of your head. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. And bobby pinning it like right here, not just letting it like dangle back there. But I'm going to kind of just like, you know, move it right there. It'll look fine, and kind of just tuck in these little flyaway things. And put on your stilettos or your kicks or whatever you're going to wear for Thanksgiving, and get out of that house. And don't mind that laundry basket right there. It's just there because I'm working through jacket situations, and I'm thinking I'm not going to wear jackets more than one day, like a week, because I don't want people to see the same jacket like 4 times a week and be like, oh, is that your favorite jacket? Yeah, you wear it a lot. But, you know, thank you for watching. Bye. And if you didn't know, I have nails done. You can follow me on Instagram. It is, of course, I will put it down below because I don't remember. You can also follow the official Facebook page, Kate Lost Her Marbles Official, or you can do the fan page where you guys can post stuff that you guys think about videos, think I should do, or suggestions for any videos on the fan page, just Katie Lost Her Marbles. I'll see you next time, and I love you. Bye.